Want to hear a celebrity story? I got a good one. This is a national hero that I met. I was on delivery, and this gentleman had purchased a giant umbrella for his outdoor living space. I got to go out there, install it. I looked at the name and I go, no. I asked if it was really who it was, and they said yes. And I go, man, that's amazing. It was a famous astronaut. He no longer is with us. I don't really want to drop his name because it was a kind of a humiliating story that I can share, but I'm not going to boast about it because it was a heartbreak. And halfway through the story, you'll get it. You will. So I go there, me and an assistant. We get set up. We go back there. His wife is there. She was so nice, so sweet, right? We set it up, and we took our time, made sure we did it right, and exactly where they needed it. And then I said, we have the paperwork to take care of. And did you happen to know how to use it? And she had said no, and she said that she would go get her husband, and he would come. That way I could kind of demo it for him. He came up, and I was so in awe. You know, this was a gentleman who had done so much that nobody on earth or beyond had ever done. He had saved so many people in doing what he was doing. It was an honor to meet this man. I shook his hand. I said, sir, it is a pleasure and an honor to meet you. And he kind of chuckled and, laughed it off. I said, did you know how to use the umbrella? And I'd like to go through it with you just to make sure, And he said, please. So I went through it with him, and I kept the honor and respect as hard as I could because of who I was in the presence of. But this poor guy, he was older. Things happen. I'm getting older. Things happen. I understand it. It's cool, But this man had done so much. National attention, global attention, that kind of thing. He had a booger. It was right here, and it was nasty. It was green. It was like, whoa. But he was that old school guy that probably had a handkerchief, and it probably just wiped on his. This is why I don't have a handkerchief. Are you kidding? Anyway, I went through it all. I appreciated the gravity of the situation that I was there, and that I was able to not look at him in any kind of embarrassing way, because he did not deserve any of that. But man, I mean, come on. His wife was right there. She was like, hey, these guys are here. Maybe you want to wipe your face, Oh my, It was a heartache. It was a heartbreak. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my God. Somebody famous portrayed him on the big screen, and I'm sitting there face to face with the guy, and he could do all of that, but he couldn't wipe the booger from his face. my deepest respects. I hope that umbrella served its purpose safely, and it was able to shield his eyes from the glare that was coming off the green booger on his face. Oh my God.